Once you know this secret, keep your mouth shut. There's a certain kind of knowledge that doesn't belong to the noise of the world. Once you possess it, speaking about it only weakens it. It's the kind of truth that reshapes how you see people, pain, power, and yourself. And the moment you understand it, really understand it, you'll feel the urge to share it, to prove you're awakened, to show the world what you've realized. But that urge is the first test. Seneca once said, "The first step toward mastering a desire is to expose it." But not every truth is meant to be exposed. Some truths are forged in fire, meant to live in silence, because silence, not speech, is what preserves their power. So what is this secret? It's the realization that people aren't what they say. They're what they hide, the masks they wear, the smiles that are too quick, the compliments that come too easily. The crowd loves flattery, but flattery is rarely love. It's a weapon or a warning. We live among actors, but once you see the script, once you catch the rhythm behind their rehearsed lines, you are no longer part of the play. You become something else, a watcher, a listener, a man of silence, and that's when the danger begins. Not for you, but for them, because they sense you're no longer deceived. You no longer dance to the tune they play. You've pulled the curtain back, and you saw the machinery. Marcus Aurelius warned, "The opinion of 10,000 men is of no value if none of them know the truth." And once you know the truth, you realize how few actually do. So you remain still, you observe, you withhold judgment, you wait. And when they press you to speak, when they beg for your opinion, when they try to pull the truth from you, you give them silence. Not because you're afraid, but because you understand this. The man who truly sees speaks last, or not at all. We, those who walk this path, we don't trade truth for applause. We don't use insight as a tool to elevate our egos. We use it to build fortresses. Fortresses made of self-control, of emotional stillness, of clarity in chaos. Because the moment you speak, you give others the power to twist what you know, to challenge what you've seen, to manipulate your clarity into confusion. So we don't speak to be understood. We master ourselves to become undeniable. And that is the secret. One that, once known, must be protected with silence. Mastering the secret of silence means mastering your own desires. Epictetus taught us that it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Speaking out impulsively is surrendering control. It is letting the storm inside you dictate the storm outside. But when you hold your tongue, you break that cycle. Silence becomes your shield against rash emotion. It is the calm eye in the hurricane of human chaos. By choosing silence, you show that no insult, no praise, no gossip can pull the strings of your mind. And when your enemies try to rattle you, they find only an unbreakable wall. We who walk this path know this well. To master silence is to master yourself. Silence guards your inner fortress from unnecessary battles. Seneca warned that the greatest remedy for anger is delay. By choosing silence, we delay the impulse to respond, allowing clarity to surface from the fog of emotion. When we speak less, we reveal more strength. Strength to endure, strength to observe, strength to choose our battles wisely. This restraint is not weakness. It is the greatest demonstration of power. We do not need to prove ourselves to the world. Our silence becomes the unspoken command that demands respect. In this quiet, the seeds of true victory take root. Silence is the storm that never warns, yet always strikes. When a man chooses silence, he becomes unreadable, and in that unreadability lies fear. The world fears what it cannot predict. Those who wish to manipulate you depend on your reactions, but when you respond with nothing, you starve them of power. Epictetus said, Any person capable of angering you becomes your master. We refuse to be mastered. We are not here to entertain chaos. We are here to master it. Through silence, we break their illusion of control, and that breaks them. Let them speak. Let them scream. We remain unmoved. If this resonates with you, subscribe to the Stoic Verse for more wisdom to guide your journey.